everybody. I'm your host for today, the Basketball Acrobat. So this will be my first episode of the show, and today we have a very hot topic for you, and it's always hot no matter what time of the year it is. Who are we going to talk about today? The Golden State Warriors. Now, there's so many questions and speculation on which team was better, last year's team or this year's team. And so I'm going to run down my ideas and kind of what I think about it. All right, so, as we know, this year there was a bunch of trades that happened. They got the addition of Kevin Durant and a few other new people. Andrew Bogut is gone, Festus Ezeli is gone, Barnes is gone, so Barbosa is gone, the list goes on, so forth and so on. So, personally, I think last year's team is better, and here's why. So this year, you have the addition of Kevin Durant, which is great. You've already had great shooting last year and the year before. This year, now you have even better shooting. Now, defensively, you're better this year, with your starting lineup with the addition of Kevin Durant. He's long, he's lengthy, he's active out on the perimeter. He can defend down low. He's leading the team in block shots. He can get out on the run. He can shoot from 30. He can do all these amazing things. Well, here's where the problem comes. The bench. Now, you've heard this before. The bench is not that great. We all know that. Now, let's talk about last year's bench. So, last year, you had Livingston, which you still have him, Barbosa, Space, Ezeli, Iguodala, you still have him, and the list goes on and on and on, right? So here's the problem. Now, last year I can remember watching a number of Golden State's games, and let's say Steph Curry and Klay Thompson couldn't get it going early, right? So what would happen is they would sit down, Barbosa would come in, Iguodala would come in. They would bring not only this energy, but they also bring offensive presence. So if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson can't get it going, then your bench is going to get it going. It was very unlikely that if the starting lineup couldn't get things going, the bench couldn't get things going. And this is a lot of what people don't really get in depth with. So, you give up a lot when you give up Barbosa. You give up a lot when you get rid of, the way that Murray Speaks can spread the floor. The defensive presence of Ezeli, Andrew Bogut. This is the problem. And here's what I'm seeing. Now, this is the time of the year where we're starting to see this. This is kind of new, where all teams are, well, not all teams, but a lot of teams are starting to rest certain players, right? Well, with the bench that Golden State has, they can't really afford to have their starters just sit out games. Yes, they have a great record, but their bench presence is not really great enough to make things happen without, one person of their starting lineup to be in with them to really get things going and keeping that consistency flowing like they did last year. So, last year's team, as far as the bench goes, they could be starters. That could possibly have been a playoff team, the second string of last year. So, that's kind of what you're really getting rid of. All right? So, to answer the question, which I've answered it before, I think that, last year's team is a lot better than this year's team. Even with the injury to Kevin Durant, now you get in a slump and you don't have anyone to kind of step up for his place. No one off the bench can step up for Kevin Durant. And when you talk about the efficiency that he has, no one in the league really is as efficient as he is this year. So, you gave up a lot. And, that's kind of what I think, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd like to hear your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment what you feel about the way I answered it, or what do you feel about it? Let me know, guys. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering who the heck I am. Well, obviously to you, I'm probably a nobody. Some of you probably know me off the internet, like Instagram, Facebook, my other YouTube channel. The name is Superhuman Yogi, if you don't know. So I'm actually known as an acrobat, yoga instructor, fitness expert. So that's kind of, how I'm known on the internet. So you guys can make sure you check me out at Superhuman Yogi on all those different platforms. As it pertains to basketball, I grew up playing basketball all my life. Even though I'm not a legend that the world knows, in my neighborhood I grew up with, I guess you could say I was a street legend. So that's kind of what my background is as far as basketball goes. I mean, I put a lot of time into it coming up, practicing, tournaments, just being very active in it. And now I use basketball as a form to stay in shape. I love to do the drills. I love watching basketball. I love everything that has to do with it. The shoes, the attire, it's a lifestyle for me that really never stopped. All right, so with technology now, you can expose yourself, you can network with different people, and talk about things that you really enjoy. And with YouTube, you can really do that. I enjoy basketball. I always wanted to start something to where I can speak about different games and whatnot, and on what I analyze, possibly what happened with certain games. And we'll talk a little bit about that, but I'm more so interested in keeping you guys in shape, giving you different drills that you've never seen before. So the start of this video, you saw me doing these weird things with the basketball. That's more so what I'm known for on the internet, is the flexibility, the handstands, and all the other craziness, right? So that's just a little bit about my background for some of you guys that may want to know who the heck is this guy and where did he come from. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys today. Tune in next time to the Basketball Acrobat Show. I'm out.